Alright there you guys, welcome to another one of my live videos guys, and today, yes, I'm going to be officially updating you on some more latest news and transfers that I've recently heard. Yes guys, the topic of development I'm going to start with you today is about Perisic guys. Yes, Perisic, the latest news that's been going through about him now that apparently Inter Milan wants about £48 million for Perisic. But in my opinion, yeah, he's not a Galactico player. He doesn't set the world alight. He's very skillful, very good in the air, very good on the ball, very good at teasing manipulating defenders. And he's one of Inter Milan's standout players, but I think Inter Milan have been stubborn, and I think they've been stubborn in a way, £48 million, because it has been stemming from reports for a long while, I think that it was 35 million in advance talks, and all of a sudden they're looking to make a 13-15 million pound profit. Obviously we understand that Inter Milan need that 27 million pound in the end of June. But it basically has agreed personal terms that Perisic is coming to Manchester United, and he said he's keen to come to Manchester United. But I don't think £48 million it's worth £48 million, because if you look at other players on that we've looked at, we could get a young player, who's a lot better than him, who's a lot better, for around about the same price. So it's too much money. I think if Perisic would come, because we do need that dedicated width, that he would improve his squad, but he wouldn't improve his starting 11. Because he's nothing special, he's not a big shout out, he doesn't set the world alight, And they've been absolutely stubborn, and this transfer now could be inflated. I'll need to know in your comments below, are Manchester United going to be willing to pay £48 million for Perisic? People say he's like a nanny and stuff like that. And I think, in my opinion, if they're going to ask for £48 million into Milan, I'd say we just forget about it all, and we're looking, more in the region. We're looking to Dembele, because Dembele, when Ronaldo and Messi try, he's going to be in the top 2, top 3. And Dembele's fantastic. He's one of the highest prospects in the world. He's very, very quick on the ball. Fantastic playmaker. And he's fantastic movement. He's got basically everything as Dembele. And, he'd be absolutely fantastic. But Perisic is not worth £48 million, He's definitely not worth £48 million, guys. So I don't think Manchester United should pay that. Now the latest news about Alvaro Morata. Yes, this could be revealed by Tuesday or Wednesday now, according to reports, by next week. Obviously, Jose Mourinho insists he wants it done before his wedding tomorrow. But I'm still confident that he will be coming to Manchester United, Alvaro Morata, on Wednesday or Tuesday it will be done, yes. But I'm still confident he'll come to Manchester United, Alvaro Morata, no matter what. Sorry guys, I need to put my phone. Wait there. Yes, I still think he'll come. Obviously, then he's got his honeymoon. So what a start to his honeymoon it'll be. When he comes to Manchester United. But personal terms I've agreed with Alvaro Morata. Both clubs have agreed. It's just the transfer fee is still getting further negotiated, and it's how much they put out. This could be now round about £90 million that Manchester United could end up paying for Alvaro Morata. But he's got everything, 14 starts, 15 goals, 26 appearances. But he has had irregular starts at Real Madrid. But it's been going on for quite a while now. It's been boosting slowly going up and boosting since January 2016 about Alvaro Morata coming to Manchester United. It does look very likely now it is going to be happening, guys, that Alvaro Morata is coming. But I think Real Madrid are looking. This could be part to do with the David De Gea swap as well. Could Alvaro Morata could be round about £90 million, I should presume. Because obviously before £52.4 million bids being rejected, a 62 or £64 million bids being rejected. So I don't know how much we'll be officially paying. So I'll let you know, guys, when more things get updated. But he's good at physically going around defenders. He's a good finishing asset, and he'd be absolutely sublime, player to lead our line up front, and he'd bring that firepower back. So yes, guys, to me, I'd basically forget about even Perisic if they want £48 million, because there's no way he's worth £48 million. Yes, now guys, I'm going to update you on the latest news. Yes, Kylian Mbappe is one of the highest prospects in the world. Very skillful, very good in the air, fantastic playmaker. And he does set the world alight, to be quite fair. Some people say, as I said before, it's insanity judging on some players, after a season or something. But he's made history in Champions League. He's a fantastic goal scorer. Looks like Real Madrid obviously are going to, seek and raise these funds for the players that they're willing to get rid of. And yes, guys, the latest news, as I told you yesterday on one of my videos about the surprise signings about Cristiano Ronaldo, there's been talks now, according to news reports, that he's told Lopez that he insists that he wants to leave Real Madrid after being at the club for 8 years and basically won everything. When he was at Manchester United, scored 42 goals in all competitions, and he was just fantastic in that number 7 role. And that's what we need, because we are keeping it vacant for the time being, due to commercial point of view. We wouldn't want to keep it vacant, but if Ronaldo came back, I'd be pretty adamant that Ronaldo would get that shirt back. But I'd be very surprised if Ronaldo did come back to Manchester United. Since 2009 La Liga, Ronaldo's made about 265 appearances and scored 285 goals. So that is very impressive. He is the best player in the world, in my opinion. He's got everything. Fantastic playmaker, very versatile, very quick, very good in the air. He's basically got all the physical attributes, contributes to his game well, very good genuine pace. He's got everything, and he showed that at Manchester United. For him to come back to Manchester United, would be very dramatic, and it'd be a very shock to everybody if he did come back to Manchester United. But there is around about 157 million price tag about this to get Ronaldo. But it wouldn't matter, breaking the world record fee for the player who is basically a high prospect and one of the best players in the world. It wouldn't matter if Manchester United brought the world record fee for Ronaldo, because he'd bring that spark and that attacking spirit back to the club. But Manchester United have been involved with him. Manchester United being linked. Paris Saint-Germain have been also involved in this situation as well. Is Ronaldo going to be leaving the Bernabeu after 8 years? We'll have to find out. But he's basically won everything. He won a Premier League, Champions League at Manchester United. He currently left the club in 2009. So could Rocket Ronnie be turning to Manchester United? Is it possible that it could happen? We'll have to see, but he will get that number 7 over Ronaldo. Anyway, latest news about Lukaku. Yes, to be honest, Lukaku is a big game flop. As I said before, he bottles it in the big games. Looks like he's on his way to Chelsea. Is Romelu Lukaku. Don't know how much for. Is it £100 million or something? So yes, he could be on his way to Chelsea. Could Romelu Lukaku. Manchester United, he was one of our main priorities. He's not anymore one of our main priorities. He's a good goal. I think he'll score goals at Chelsea, but I just think he'll be an absolute flop. And according to reports, everyone thinks he'll be a flop as well. Also now, guys, the latest news about this guy that Manchester United have also been linked with is Talisca Anderson. He's currently on loan at Besiktas at the moment. He's currently at Besiktas on all competitions, made 33 appearances, scored 17 goals. Currently been at Benfica as well before. He's on his loan deal, so there's been talks that Jose Mourinho does want to get him. There's been talks around between about 22 million, 23 million bid for him, Talisca Anderson. But apparently he said he'd love to come. He wants to join Manchester United. He'd love to play under Jose Mourinho's belt. Apparently he's got everything. His work rate's good. He's very good on the ball. He's got fantastic genuine pace. He's very, very skillful. Very, very good in the air. And apparently is according to reports, he's compact parrot like Neymar. So yes, according to reports, this looks likely now. This move could be done for Talisca Anderson to come. Also, the latest news about Wayne Rooney, guys. Yes, as we do want him to leave, so someone else can operate in that number 10 role. And we have looked into James Rodriguez as well. I think Rooney needs to leave. He's not good enough. He's not going to develop himself anymore. He's got nothing to offer. Obviously, teams have been interested in the past. Stoke have been interested as well. You know, was he going to go to MLS? Was he going to go to China, Rooney? But the transfer speculation. Rooney's responded to this transfer speculation from Stoke that he wouldn't, basically according to reports, he wouldn't join any other team bar Everton, would Rooney, if he was to leave. But he's basically, think he's happy where he's at. So is he going to seek out his contract with Rooney? You know, is he going to seek out, or is he going to depart the club? We do not know that. With James Rodriguez, I'm not fully convinced yet, as loads of teams are heavily linked with him. Tottenham have just recently joined the race as well for James Rodriguez, so I'm not fully convinced he'll be coming. I'm not fully committing to it just as yet, so we'll have to see what happens about that. But we do need that number 9 role, so Morata will get number 9 role when he comes, which I presume that he will be coming. Even if he's still doing that rehab thing, you know, is he going to still sign a short-term deal? But we still need a viable alternative replacement for Ibrahimovic anywhere. Rashford, fantastic young talent, experience, not ready to lead the line just as yet. So anyway, guys, and we need that pacey winger as well, which is very, very important. So I think Jose Mourinho, the way he's going to line up next year, is going to stick to like a 4-2-3-1 formation, because that was one of his, you know, good formations last season. But it's just good on the basis of levels, you know, that he's trying to improve us in multiple areas. You know what I mean, guys? But anyway, the latest news about David De Gea. Yes, there was around about £100 million price tag put out for Manchester United, and you know, Real Madrid have basically showed their interest again in David De Gea, who is essentially the world's best goalkeeper in the world. It's been reported about this. This could be something to do with the Alvaro Morata deal. Yes, 45. Basically, Manchester United is saying they want £45 million plus Alvaro Morata, and they can get David De Gea. That's what basically I heard on the latest news. But there has been £100 million price tag put out for David De Gea. Is he staying? You know, it's been mixing over the weeks about David De Gea. You know, they'd offered £60 million David De Gea, and currently, apparently, according to reports, that the bid had been rejected by Jose Mourinho. Real Madrid have basically been interested in David De Gea for like the last few years. In January 2015, they almost got him, but the transfer they went all to a collapse. So David De Gea then, you know, stayed at Manchester United. And then all of a sudden it said to reports that, you know, there wasn't interest anymore, they lost the interest in David De Gea, and all of a sudden it's come back now that Real Madrid are interested in getting David De Gea, you know, and they're also about, you know, Donnarumma. He's a high prospect and he's a good young age talent in that goal, you know, for the AC Milan. And he said to his agent that he won't be renewing his contract, and that he will be leaving the club. A few teams have been linked there. I think Manchester United have been involved. I think Paris Saint-Germain have been involved, and a few others. But I think Real Madrid are in the ascendancy to get Donnarumma. I think it's around about a $6 million deal. A $6 million deal off a year, something like that, is it? But it looks like he could be going to Real Madrid. Could Donnarumma? Yeah. Right there, guys. But in my opinion, guys, we don't know what could be happening yet. Wait till more things get updated, and I will be notifying you about that. But yeah, the players I would like a player like Tales Cananton. I've watched him; he does seem a good player. I'd love a player like Fabinho. You know, Jose Mourinho is targeted over Fabinho, Matic, or Dyer, who are nowhere near complement to Herrera or Pogba, or Matic or Dyer. I just think the poor. Matic is like a flaming decline, so I would be disappointed if we did get one of them. Fabinho, you know, he said he'd turn his intentions on Fabinho, you know, if he didn't get Dyer or Matic in the team. But that's been announced by Damasio for the last 5 or 6 weeks. But I highly rate Fabinho. You know, he's a much higher pedigree than Matic or Dyer. You know, he does according to reports, that he would join Manchester United over a lot of teams and that he wants to come to Manchester United, but Mourinho's not fully in. He's lost his interest now in Fabinho. You know, with Matic and Dyer that have currently popped up on the radar. But yes, guys, the main priority is Alvaro Morata. It's just important that we do get him on the board. I should imagine it will happen now, guys. It will happen, but I said we still need that backup plan behind Alvaro Morata. Belotti, you know, he's going to look further down the line at Belotti, you know, when he sorted this Morata thing out, but I think AC Milan have showed their interest now in Andrea Belotti. But we can get, like, go back to the Ivan Perisic topic, we can get a much better player than Ivan Perisic on there. You know, we could get a younger player for around about that price. We could even get players, you know, cheaper than that, which are literally better than Ivan Perisic. But Inter Milan there are just being stubborn, you know. 35 million, you know, it would have been fantastic for Ivan Perisic. Also, Victor Lindelof, you know, he's not Galactico. A lot of these players we go for are underwhelming players. They're not Galactico, but they are good. They've got good physical attributes. But basically, I mean, Victor Lindelof won't be worth 48 to 50 million in my opinion. You know, he's achieved well at Benfica, you know, but he's not one of them type of Galactico players. With Ronaldo, of course, he would be worth £157 million. But, you know, it'd be worth breaking the world record fee for the player who's the best player in the world, you know, who scores a bag full of goals. So that's understandable, understandable in that scenario. But we just need to win that midfield with Pogba and Herrera, our two key midfielders. Pogba is fantastic when he's set free. When he comes against defensive duties, you know, he comes a bit restricted. But all of a sudden, Inter Milan asking for this £48 million, you know, is an absolute shock to us all, you know. But the price tags keep going up, you know, like with every single players that we're looking into. What's basically happened is, yeah, if we get Morata, we get him for 80-90 million pound, and they get De Gea. You know, Real Madrid have benefited from that. If we just get Morata for 90 million, but he's one of our main priorities, so I'm not really bothered how much we pay for him. No, he's not worth 90 million pound, but I still think we need to get him because he's one of our main priorities. You know, he's one of our main priorities, and yeah, guys. That's about it. So that's everything to update you with, guys. Hope you've liked the video. Drop a like on the video and take it easy, and I'll see you later. Bye.